Hi there, I'm Lynne Magnavite, and I'm back for the second installment of Learn from Lynne. Life experiences from a chronic mistake maker. That's me. Last week we talked about losing your job and what happens after you lose that job. And we talked about the three things that you should probably do right after you lose that job. Feel it, feel hurt, feel all the pain, and then let it go. Move on and do something really exciting, like a passion project that you've been thinking about doing and haven't had the time. Take time for you. And then let's move to next steps. Find that next thing. Today, we're going to talk about what I did to sort of find that next thing, because really and truly, I had no idea what I wanted to do after I did that volunteer project that really benefited me. And it was part volunteer, part paid, and it was a community project, and I really, really liked it. And in fact, I'm still volunteering for that organization. But I didn't really find my next steps based on that project. I found myself. I found confidence in myself again. That was lacking, because when you do lose a job, sometimes you feel like you can't do anything, like you're not good enough and you're not smart enough and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Doing this project for me for 10 months got me back in the saddle again. And that was so, so important. So then what I did for the last few months was I read everything under the sun. And you know what? After I lost my job, I went online and I just started joining online communities. I started with an interest that things that interested me. And I'm a creative person, so I started joining things like Creative Live and 99U, which is so important to me. I went to several of their conferences, found their local chapter, and watched their videos. And I wasn't ready to be about and out and about with people just yet. I don't know if you felt that, but sometimes even me, an extreme extrovert, goes introverted a little bit, and it's just trying to find yourself again. So online communities are amazing. Creative Live was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It is Chase Jarvis, who is a photographer and now started this online community and of courses and interviews for creatives. And I watched his 30 days of interviews with creative people. Oh my gosh, life-changing. I'm sure you can still find it online. I met Marie Forleo, I met Elizabeth Gilbert, I met all of these Austin Kleon, I met all of these creative people, El Luna, that helped me put things into perspective and find my creativity again. And El Luna was one of those people. And again, when I say meet them, I didn't meet them, but I met them through the interviews. And me, I'm a book freak. I love buying books. So I bought their books. And El Luna's book, The Crossroads of Should and Must, really was super helpful, because it helped identify your passion and the things that you must do to make a living. And she is one of the people who sponsors this 100 Days project, which is a project where you do 100 days of art or creating. And I started it last year and I never finished it, but then I did it this year. Oh my gosh, again, life-changing for me. Doing something every single day on schedule. I wrote, and 100 days of basically cleaning up my garden and my yard, which is a complete disaster. But every single day I went out there and did something in that yard. I took a photo and I wrote about it. And that process, that exciting discovery, finding something new, allowing yourself to just be, but then finding something new each day, that 100-day project really kicked me in gear. Okay, I'm going all over the place, as I want to do. So first step, find that community that helps you. For me, it was an online community. And if you're an introvert and you like online communities, I know you can find something out there that will help you. I'll put a few links within, if you look under me right here, I'll put some links in there for you. But find that community, whether it's a live community or an online community, and just meet people and start using that inspiration of the things that they're doing and the projects they're doing. Don't let it be like, oh, competition, or oh, I feel so bad about myself because these people are so incredible. No, allow yourself to be motivated and inspired by them. So that's number one. And then number two, actually do. So like that passion project that I talked about, do that process. Every day, do something. Doing something every single day will get you out of that rut and it will get you moving. Whether doing something every day is finding a job, that's fine too. I'm actually taking an online course right now of how to find a job in an unconventional way. And I'll share some tips next week on that. But so that's something that's kind of a cool thing that you could do. Do something every single day. And then, I know this is the hard part, because going out and meeting actual people, talking to people about yourself when you're still not quite sure either what you want to do or you're still within that, I'm not feeling so great about myself thing, it's difficult, but you just got to do it. You just got to get out there and network. I went to a networking event, forced myself to do it, forced myself to talk to people, and forced myself inside. I don't think that people... I hope they didn't feel my pain, but force yourself to go talk to people, even if you go for a half hour. Have an out. Say you have something to do, and I actually did have something to do, but have an out. And then you have a half hour of which you meet 5 people and you talk to 5 people about who you are and some of your ideas or thoughts. And then you never know who those 5 people may connect you to somebody else. I'm not saying that, well, all of a sudden they'll have a job or something for you, but they'll have a connection for you. And that's what's so important. Okay, so I've been all over the places, I like to do, but going back, find that online community, find that live community, do a process, take a process, whether it's doing something every day like exercising, but every single day you put together a schedule for yourself and you stick to that schedule, put it on the wall, do something, but that will help you. And then be out and about and go out and talk to people. I know it's not easy. I know, but do it. I promise you, it will help. So this is my bookcase. And here are just a few of the books that I've read over the past year for inspiration and trying to figure out next steps. I love Kevin Kelly's The Inevitable. Really enjoyed Aluna's The Crossroads of Should and Must. But really, each one of these books is inspiring in their own way. And that's just me. I hope that was helpful. I hope those book suggestions were helpful to you. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you like it, please subscribe. And if you have comments, please share them. I would love to hear how you're doing, what you're doing, and how I can help. We're on the topic of jobs for the next couple of times, but then we're going to venture off into some other topics too. So let me know what topics are interesting to you, and I'm sure I've made a mistake somewhere along the line. So thank you again. I'm Lynne Magnavite, and this is Learn from Lynne. Bye.